Hey guys! Today we're going to make mince pies that I actually like, so if you're looking for traditional mince pies with minced meat, this isn't the video for you. We'll be starting by preheating the oven to 180 degrees Celsius, fan assisted, then we can start on our filling. To a large saucepan, add in the cubed apples and pears, cranberries, orange peel, cinnamon, mixed spice, muscovado sugar, lemon juice and any fruit juice you have. Mix it all together so the fruit gets evenly coated in the sugar and spices. Then we can turn on the heat to medium-high, add in the butter and let it melt down, stirring from time to time. Once it comes to a boil, we can reduce the heat and let it simmer for around 5 to 6 minutes until the fruit begins to soften. At this point, I like to add in the rum, which is completely optional. Let everything continue to simmer for a few minutes, and when the fruit is at the level of softness you like, we can add in 1 to 2 teaspoons of corn flour to thicken the sauce. And with that, our pie filling is ready. Take it off the heat and transfer it to a bowl to cool down. Next on the agenda is the pie dough. Add the flour, sugar and butter to the bowl of a food processor, or just a normal bowl if you're rubbing the butter in by hand. Pulse a couple of times until it becomes fine breadcrumbs. Then we can add in our first tablespoon of cold water to start binding the dough together. Pulse this a couple more times and you should have some larger lumps like this. At this point we can add in the second tablespoon of water and pulse a few more times until the dough comes together as one ball. Turn it out onto a lightly floured surface and gently press the dough into a smooth ball without overworking it. Then roll it out to about 3 to 5 millimeters thick, depending how much crust you like to have. I'm using this perforated tartlet pan, but a cupcake pan works just the same. Anyway, using a cutter that is slightly larger than the holes of the tin, cut out as many rounds as you can and place them into the pan. I like to make sure that the dough touches the pan on all sides without any air pockets by giving it a very gentle push on the base and up the sides. Once all the bases are in place, pop the whole tray into the fridge for a few minutes while we quickly make the crumble topping. First we want to combine the flour, almonds, brown sugar and cinnamon in a bowl and give it a quick mix together. Then melt the butter in the microwave and pour it over the dry ingredients. Using a fork, mix the butter in and you should be left with a nice bowl of crumble. With the filling, pie dough and crumble ready, we can start assembling. Fill each pie base with around 1 to 2 teaspoons of filling and then top with the crumble. I like to arrange the larger crumble chunks across the pies first, and then sprinkle the smaller crumbs everywhere. Once they're ready, pop them into the oven for around 15 minutes. After they've cooled completely, you can dust them with some icing sugar for decoration if you like, but otherwise that's it. 9 out of 10 people I've asked told me they didn't actually like traditional mince pies, so here's to trying something a little bit different this year.